I would say that the modern university could do a better job of, approaching and understanding religion than the modern university is deeply shaped by assumptions that are fundamentally connected to the secularization thesis, right? And, this goes back to 19th century revolutions in the nature of the university, how people conceived of the mission of the university. It's connected to sort of John Deweyan theories of education and democracy and so on, all of which I think are just connected to a pinched and narrow view of what the modern future and the human future is likely to bring. And that doesn't mean that, once Protestant, now secular universities like this one need to become Protestant again. Maybe some of them should, but it does mean that essentially, at the very least, the great universities of the West could stand to spend a little more time thinking about how their official commitment to diversity of thought, to intellectual pluralism, and so on, could make room for more voices that not only are interested in and understand religion, but try to understand it from the inside, which is to say, are religious themselves. And so I don't know if it's a paradigm shift, but I think, Harvard University would be a better version, even on its own terms, of its own self, if it had more Catholics, Protestants, Orthodox Jews, Muslims, and so on the faculty who were practicing believers. And there are supply and demand issues here, obviously, with academic talent, and there's an endless and circular debate about whether the fact that the university is secular discourages religious academics from pursuing academic careers, or whether the university is secular because religious people don't go into academia and so on. And those are all, again, issues that would take much too long to unpack, and probably Peter has more interesting thoughts than I do. But at the very least, I think that the commitment that schools like Harvard make to the pursuit of racial, ethnic, and socioeconomic diversity could stand to be augmented by a focus on an intellectual diversity that makes more room for both serious study of religion, but also serious study of religion that takes the possibility that religious views are true seriously.
Oh, you've got to go home now. Okay, go ahead. Thanks for joining us.